This is me, and this is the video about my first year learning experience at BST. The first day at school is still quite unforgettable. I know no one, and the environment is very new to me, and I was very nervous. In fact, I'm kind of shy and passive person, so I don't know how to interact with other people. But luckily, I still have some great companion in my semester A. As you see, they are very different. We hang out together, and of course we do group project together. And when you do a group project, of course you will have to discuss, and sometimes we may even have a role. But I think that is a good thing. But through this process, we know how to complement each other, and only through this we can generate some more integrated ideas and some deeper insight. You will realize everyone have their own strong points, and you will get used to appreciate that. And group work needs everyone's efforts. It is about how groupmates complement each other, how to work with each other, how to accept each other. And seriously, I think it's something very valuable that I learned in the semester A, that how you work with each other to produce a better result. So far, I'm still talking about what I've learned from group project. I should talk about what I actually learned at BST. So actually, I've learned a lot about the basic of buildings, no matter the technology, the structure, the building services, or even the use of software like AutoCAD, which is very useful in construction industry. In fact, I do find them very intriguing, and my learning do not rely on books only. Teacher also introduce various ways to know more, to learn more about the buildings. The use of Google search and the use of library, the use of YouTube videos, and they revealed that under the beautiful surface we see every day are consisted of various complicated components. Another thing I want to talk about is that we are encouraged to think more and to induce the reason of some existence. For example, I remember a teacher asked us, why is the roof a little bit sloped? I think this is very useful, that it encouraged me to use my brains more instead of just hammering information into my head. And I think a lot since then. Sometimes it can be so fun and you will be so concentrated, and I enjoy the time I think when I'm on the train on my way back home, and I build up very firm basic knowledge about buildings and more organizing thinking, and time flies fast. The semester A finished very fast, and I remember at that time I have to decide what subject to study for my remaining time in BST, and I can't draw, so I won't choose architectural studies. I'm not very good at physics and mathematics too. I also don't like surveying because I think it will be boring and just about hard facts. So I picked CEM. First because I love buildings, and I challenge myself to defeat mathematics and mechanics. And then I found them far much difficult than I thought. But rather than considering as too difficult, in fact, truly, I think I'm not good enough. I think I should not study by myself and should have more discussion with other people, with other classmates. Even I have failed the math course, I think I still obtained something valuable. Not about what I have learned, but about how to learn. In fact, courses in semester B is different to the courses in semester A. They are much more complicated. There are much more information to memorize. I should have prepared more before lessons start and study more after the lesson and turn all the knowledge in a much more organized way. I have made a lot of progression, but I think there's still room for improvement. And this is what I think about my learning experience for the first year at BST.